All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here, and with today's case review, I'm going to be reviewing the Case-Koo hard protective case for the iPhone 12 or the iPhone 12 Pro. Now this case comes in at $15.99 on Amazon with Prime shipping. They do make this for the Pro Max and the Mini, so in my description, I will link my affiliate links for the whole entire iPhone 12 lineup. So if you do like this case after this review, let me know down in the comments if you do follow those affiliate links, because I am trying to keep an eye on those types of things, but you would be supporting my channel if you did so. Now, like I said, $15.99 for a clear case with a black bumper around the side. I'm all in on stuff like that. So as you can see here, it's a very traditional looking case, but with most cases, this style is, for me personally, one of my more favorite styles. I like showing off the back of my phone cases, hence why I have a skin on my phone. I love showing off my different skins. It just gives my phones a complete different look. And I might have the skin on for a week, 2 weeks, and then I switch over and put a carbon fiber skin on it or whatever. But at least the case stays the same, but I'm still getting protection, but still being able to show off the back. Now on the inside of the phone case, it does have these kind of reinforced little airbags, as they call it, in the corners. And that's gonna help with drop protection. Now they do claim that it is able to survive a drop from 5 to 6.6 feet. And they say with their test, they did that over 3,500 times at that height, and it was able to survive and not break the phone. So that's what they're claiming on their page. So I have to believe that they actually did those tests. Now with this being a military standard case and being so slim and thin, I'm all in with something like this. So let's go ahead and slap it on and take a peek at it and then tell you if I like it or not. So here is the case on my phone. So as you can see here, I have this very loud and bright skin from Soapy Guard on my phone here. You can follow my link up above if you want to check out the video I did on the skin. But with this skin, you can kind of see why I like clear cases. I'm able to show off the skin on my phone and get some protection out of it, but also still have the confidence of having a case, but also just kind of, you know, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of complete clear cases. I like the black bumpers. And with the camera bump here, as you can see, it is recessed in there because you do have some raised lips around the actual bump and lenses. And what that's gonna be able to do is help protect those lenses from scratches and whatnot when you do place it back down. So let's go ahead and do place that back down and see if it shakes any. And surprisingly enough, there is no wobble or shake at all. And obviously with an iPhone 12 being really flat, that's to be expected. But sometimes when there is some raised lips, it does shake a little bit, but it doesn't with this case. On the side here, this is where your only Case-Koo branding is. So as you can see here, you got Case-Koo there on the side, and then kind of like a matte white color. But it does stand out since obviously this is matte black and have that white contrasting. This is where your power button is, and it is a raised power button, so you can fill it nice and easy. Going down to the bottom, you have some nice precise cutouts here for your lightning port and your speakers. And then going to the side here, this is where your volume up and down buttons are going to be, and your cutout for your alert slider. And once again, the volume up and down buttons are nicely raised. And then at the top, obviously nothing. So the whole entire border is a very matte black feeling style here, and it feels good in the hands. Like, it does really do feel good. Now on the back too, something to point out when you are holding the case, like I typically hold my phones with like my finger resting here, and you can feel the back raised just a tad bit. So that way, it is probably the reason why it's not shaking, is because it is raised, I mean, literally just a tiny bit. And it's not like something ridiculous like the Rhino Shield Crash Guard bumper cases that they have, because those really do stand out on the back and the front. And I just don't like the way they feel sometimes. But with this, it's not protruding like just ridiculously crazy by any means. Now also something to point out on the back too is you do see that the bottom portion here is a little bit higher up than here. I have mixed feelings about this portion here. I kind of like the idea of it being completely thin all around and matching, But then there is something with this that I do kind of like it. It almost reminds me of like the forehead on a Pixel 4 for some reason, just flipped upside down, obviously. But you know, I like it. It's not terrible. But I don't know, I just really like this case, especially when the skin's on it. You don't really see the fingerprints. There's not really much issues with fingerprints, to be honest with you, because like I said, I have been using it for about a week and I just don't really notice them a lot. I'm sure if I didn't have a skin on it, I probably would notice it a little bit more. But like I said, with the skin on, it is very unnoticeable. Now with the front of the phone, you do have some raised lips that are all around the whole entire front of the phone. So you get 360 protection with your screen here with this case. And so when you do put it face down, once again, there is no wobble or shake. And it's just mainly because, like I said, the iPhone 12 is so dang flat. And then obviously with the earpiece the way it is on the iPhone, then there is no cutout or anything like that, like there would be like on, say, like my S21 or something like that. So all in all, the case is fantastic. So now let's go ahead and do the button test and see how these respond with my clicky button test. So let's start with the power button first. And volume up and down. Okay, so the buttons are extremely clicky. So definitely a big thumbs up on the clicky button test, no issues at all. Now let's go ahead and do the alert slider here and see how easy that is to access. Very easy to access, no issues at all. And I really don't have fingernails really that are long fingernails, so this is very easy to do. So yeah, so there we go with that. And then let's go ahead and do the MagSafe charging test and see how compatible it is. And as you can see, instantly recognizes that it is on a MagSafe charger. So you got that animation there, so you know it is MagSafe compatible, which I obviously assumed with it being so slim and being a clear back. But like I said, right there, guys, I mean, you can see how slim this case is. It is very, very slim, feels fantastic in the hand, does not add really any extra bulk or extra weight to the case. It almost feels like there's no case at all on the actual phone. It feels fantastic. So would I recommend this case? Absolutely, I would recommend this case. If you're looking to spend around 15, 16 bucks and want to be able to show off the back of your phone, then this case, guys, is definitely one that I would recommend. So hit that like button, guys, if you liked the video. If you loved it, please sub and ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. And be safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one.